Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and today I am test driving a 2025 Kia K4. This is an EX model with the standard 2-liter engine, not the turbocharged variant. So on paper, somewhat limited power, but in reality, it feels fine to drive. This is an all-new model for the 2025 model year. It replaces the venerable Kia Forte, which was a good car in its own right, and this one certainly does feel more modern. I like the nice panoramic screen view that I have. I think that the handling and the ride are both good. It feels like a nice stiff chassis. Everybody likes it stiff. The steering is accurate and actually kind of has some decent weight to it. I'd say the steering is surprisingly good as far as this car is concerned. I like the way that it feels. A little bit of wind noise. I'm currently doing 63 miles per hour. And I'm definitely getting some wind noise and a little bit of road noise, so not the most refined vehicle in the world as far as cabin isolation, but not horrible either. I do enjoy the way that it goes through the curves. Obviously, I'm not pushing it super hard right now, but I could see this actually being a pretty comfortable road trip car if you had to drive it long distances. The seat's comfortable, the ride is good. It is a bit noisy. There is some wind noise, but I didn't notice that the times that I've driven this car on the steering wheel, probably because I had the stereo system turned up. So I guess you could probably live through that. It does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard on this EX model. It has dual zone climate control. It has wireless cell phone charging. It has keyless access with push button start. I don't have heated seats, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I guess you could live without that. I like heated seats in a car. The majority of my cars have had heated seats. No moonroof at this package either. This is probably about a $25,000 MSRP car with the destination charge, maybe 25.5 with the floor mats and whatever other accessories are on it, which used to buy you more, but inflation's a real thing. And what you get for $25K in this is a nice looking car that drives pretty well, has blind spot monitors, forward collision alert, smart cruise control, lane centering, lane keeping, pretty LED lights, relatively large screens, wireless Apple CarPlay, dual zone climate control, still some buttons to play with, home, map. If I hit map, it just goes to the Apple CarPlay map. Search, media, setup, and then buttons for the dual zone climate control. But overall, it's a nice cabin layout. It's a good looking car. I think it definitely looks nicer than the outgoing Forte, and it drives good. It does drive good. I was kind of looking at it last night and thinking, oh, maybe I should get one of these, just because I'm at a point in my life where I kind of want to downsize. And I'm down to 2 cars instead of 3. And one of the cars is a 2012 Mercedes that is an amazing car because it's an S65, but it's also amazingly expensive to fix when something goes wrong. So I'm kind of eyeing getting rid of that potentially, even though I love it. And And then I have a Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor that I may never get rid of, because when something goes wrong with that, it's not very expensive to fix, and things don't go wrong very often. But I don't know if I want it to be my only car. Maybe for a while. We'll see what happens. But this is a car I would personally consider, which is not something that I can say about a lot of the cars that I drive. That's 70. It is kind of noisy. Wind noise and tire noise, I'm getting them both at 70. And this is not really a bad road, so... it's alright. It's not the end of the world. The engine is pretty refined. You can feel it doesn't have a whole lot of power, but it does what it needs to do. And the CVT transmission is very smooth. People hate CVTs. I'm not one of them. CVTs are fine. Trucks stay out of the bike lane. The only knock that I can kind of get behind on CVTs is they don't last as long as some other transmissions, but quite frankly, with modern transmissions, none of them last very long. You know, it's either a CVT, or it's got 8 gears, or it's got 10 gears, or it's got 9 gears, and there's just so much going on that there's more to break. Sealed transmissions that you can't service. I still don't understand why they do that. But, you know, that's not going to last forever. Full throttle. I mean, this thing can get on the freeway and hang with traffic. Somebody's calling me from Amanda, Ohio. Amanda Hug and Kiss, Ohio. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this beauty. I did do a full video, review video on it. There'll be a link to that in the description if you want to watch it. And please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And always drive safely. Bye-bye.